There we are. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Hit and Run Candlesticks Trading Room. I appreciate everybody being here. Today's date is April 4th, 2024. Let me get this little throat lozenge out of my mouth. There we go. That's better. Oracle here, I think, is setting up. I kind of like Oracle. I know that we're running into a possible head and shoulders here. I can clearly see that. Above the 127.85 would be, I think, a good trigger for that. So I'm going to be watching this one pretty close today and or tomorrow. First part of tomorrow anyway, or Monday. It may not trigger for a buy today, but I'm certainly going to keep an eye on it. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the market here. So I think we need to clear off some lines. Yesterday, we had some lines on here for the possibility, going down, going up, whatnot. I think what I'm going to do is clear that bottom one off. So we don't need that one there for possibly going down to that 513. I'm also going to clear this one off here. Let the trend indicator do the work. I think I'm also going to clear this top one off. And I think what I'm going to do is clear this off. And this represented our 50% retracement, where yesterday we came right in there and we hung right there and closed right at it. So that was, in one way, looked at that as, okay, not so good. We need to show positive strength today, which that's what we're doing. I am going to keep that line right there, and that represents that 50% move. Whoops, do it every time, don't I? That represents that 50% move right there from this high down to this low. Above that, I think the bulls control. Above the 50%, above that 50% mark, I look at it as bullish control. Below the 50% mark, I look at it as bearish control. So now we're back to bullish control. We're over the T-line. Looks like we're going to challenge these highs. Now, to go higher, we will have to challenge and beat those highs. Duh, right? So we'll just have to watch this. Welcome to the wall of worry. Here we are into, summer 2024, and the wall of worry continues. And so I think bullishness is back. For now, we follow the chart, right? And when we follow the chart, we're following trend and price action. Trend held through no matter what here, through all this thick and thin. Price action fell apart, and then the dip buyers have picked it up and pulled us back up. So let's see if it holds. FNGU is showing very nice here. Nice bounce off the 50-period moving average, moving up. We still a little flag action here that needs to be broken out of, and so we may know today, by the end of the day, if that's going to happen or not. So we'll see that. What else? T2123 yesterday, 60-minute chart. We never broke the trend. We did have some pullback, but we just shot right up here toward the afternoon, held up well. 15-minute is doing okay. Kind of wavering a little bit, but that's pretty normal in a choppy market for the 15-minute to do that. So bullishness is there. Yesterday we looked at some VIX. Watch that. VIX might be trying to climb up here. I think the VIX, as long as we stay below 16, that's going to bring some nervousness in, but below 16, you can see where we've been topping out. Below that, the sellers just don't have much to go on. But anywhere up here will make the market a little bit nervous. All right. What else have we got? Let's look at IYT, the transports. They've pulled back to the 50-period moving average. They might be trying to set up to move back up. They're going to have to break that trend line there if they do that to get bullish. SMH, there we go. SMH is acting very good. If you take a look at SMH, we've gapped up here. All we've done is consolidate. And now we've got doji bullish engulf with a little bit of follow through. I guess what we would want to see on SMH is break out of that 231.10 area, and then that would set us up to retest these highs. SMH could lead us right back up into some really good bullish territory. All right, let's take a look at some charts really quick here. Like I said, I mentioned Oracle. I like the way Oracle is setting up. And if it can show strength up here today, that might be one to take a look at for a buy. Right now, I would look at stop, close below the T-line. I'm going to pound through these pretty fast. BIDU target, around 112, that's the dotted deuce. You can see how that's working out very well here. The trend has been trending up. Trend indicators over the T-line now. Price, T-line, we're in the rounded bottom breakout. We've got a nice 4-bar pattern going on here, just consolidating. TSM, yesterday put in the third candle to the Fig Newton chart pattern. That's a bullish day, not so bullish. Bullish, we start to get that follow through. First target around 146, followed by around 152.80, somewhere around there. Wind might be setting up. Wind's trying to break out. We do have this top right in here to deal with. Target 180, 115.88. I want to stop right here for a second. You know, just because we look at a chart, doesn't matter what chart it is. You know, if I'm looking at these charts and I say, okay, this is a buy or that's a target, remember to use your rules, use your entries. This is important. Follow the market. You know, is the market bullish? How do we know that? Say like right now, it's pre-market on April 4th. Everything is looking kind of good. Well, say by noon today, the market turns to crap. Well, does that mean that this is still going to be a buy? It could be, but use some grown-up logic. You know, put your big boy pants on, big girl pants on, whatever, and you know, make sure that you have an understanding of entries and targets. When's the right time to trade? When's not the right time to trade? So please keep that in mind. Cat is still working. That's just been a little dynamo here. Cat moving up, target 387.90. AT&T. I sure like the way AT&T has been handling itself here. Right now, I don't see any reason why it can't reach that top. It may consolidate a little more. It may pull back a little bit more. But as long as it holds trend, I think it's holding water. So let's see if that can keep going. And then CZR, maybe setting up. Rounded bottom breakout. We've tested dotted deuce here 3 times, maybe 4 times here. Next target up will be about the 200 period moving average. Watch for the right entry. For some folks, the right entry might be a breakout right in here. For other folks, might be a buy today right in here. So know your entry, know your great game, know how to trade your plan. ARE setting up. Morningstar signal, nice trend, good inside day so far today. Target about 89.40. IAS, if somebody's looking one for off the bottom here, let me grab a little water. Excuse me now. IAS, if one's looking for something off the bottom, around this $11 mark would be the target. And that is the 34 EMA. This is setting up for our pinball setup. Numbers wise, it's not exactly, but it's close enough. We can use it. We clear that 34 EMA, then we might shoot for that 50 period moving average up here. LAC is still standing on its own right here, running that T-line trend. Dotted deuce right there. So we'll watch for that to get attacked. It's going to have to negotiate its way through that. And then we have the 200 period moving average up here. XLC, if you're looking for an ETF to trade telecommunications, such as that AT&T, you can XLC would get you the basket. Next little target up here is around 83.85, 83.90. Play. Take a look at play here. Nice, beautiful gap up. Nice breakout. Above 68.35 would trigger play for a buy. 71.80 would be a target. Stop right now would be about 66.60 on play. APP moving up. First target, 76.60, 79.50. Just a nice, simple trend pullback. You can see the buyers start stepping in. We get some follow through. We start to break out. And here's the targets. GM. I think GM is a nice looking play here. And I've got Ford next, yeah. GM, nice little J-hook setup. I'm looking at 48.30 up here as a target on that. That's a pretty good stretch, actually, for GM. So there is a really good chance, once we start moving up, that we do see a little bit of a pullback before we continue up. So this is a little area where know your plan, know your trade your plan. This is so important. I think sometimes we get away from that, really, because it's so boring, and honestly, nobody ever wants to hear it. And you start losing people's interest when you say things like make a plan and trade your plan, because a plan for trading, most people overthink it, and nobody wants to do that. You don't need to overthink it. It's pretty easy, really. Ford. I think Ford is looking good. It's about to hit the first target up here. Shoot, it might even do it pre-market before the market opens up. Second target up here around 15. I'm going to go to a weekly chart. Finding targets is not tough, really. Pretty easy. So right now, I kind of think Ford might need a little bit of a pullback before an entry, but a beautiful chart, setting up nice. Great target above. Man, I didn't think we'd make it through it here. PSTG may be setting up. We talked about this yesterday. Doing pretty well. Kind of a little morning star signal here. Nice intraday. Around 56, 57, 58. Let's close it at 58 as a possible target. How much time do I have? I've got plenty of time. So it looks like our Amazon that we're holding, it looks like that's just going to rock and roll today. So I absolutely see some money coming off the table on this one today. Not the full amount, but a little bit. MSOS, that one's also doing very, very well. There may be a little bit come off this one today. Depends how that acts. And our MU, a little dynamo, that's just a big winner here, up 26, over 26% now. And it'll be higher today as we scoot on up there. And QCOM is doing very well today. QCOM looks like we're about to tag this top up here. I've already taken some money off the table yesterday. So we'll manage this. We'll watch this, see if we need to close a little bit more. Remember, the whole goal is to increase your account. It's not to pick the top or the bottom. It's not to be a hero and say, hey, look, I got the top over here. Okay. Thanks for listening in, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll see you all at the bottom of the hour. Yeah, the bottom of the hour, here in about 30 minutes. Don't forget today, members, hit and run candlesticks, right way options, BYOB trading. We have members e-learning today starting. I'll get it out there. I forget what time now it starts. Sorry about that. But it will be in the members combo room, okay? Everyone take care. We'll see you today. See you at the bottom of the hour. Thanks.